Basically, this video is about me and why I do what I do. Everyone has different, everyone different walks of life. A lot of times people have similar situations, but there can never be you. There's no two fingerprints. Everyone has different fingerprints. So everyone has different walks of life. Everyone has different situations that they went through. Everybody has different physicals. Everybody has different mentals. So, but there's people that think similar. So, um, what made me do what I do? What made me move how I move? I started doing crime at a young age because I liked money at a young age. So all my crimes came from illegal activities. All my money came from illegal activities. So that's all I knew. I seen my mother working. I seen my father not working. You know what I'm saying? So my father died at a young when I was like 13. So um, I really didn't have any, and he wasn't in my life like that. So I started doing crime at a young age because I needed money. My mom had money, but it's gonna get a point in time where she's gonna get tired of giving me money, and that's what happened a lot of times. Like she'll give me, what's that shit called? Allowances and shit like that, but that shit wasn't enough for me. So I started doing crime, 12, 13, 14, in and out of juvenile halls and shit like that. And I got locked up one time and I saw Jenny Jones, and I'm locked out. I had to do 6 months. I had to sit up for 6 months. So I'm in there watching Jenny Jones, and I seen these shows, these talk shows, and I seen one talk show where they had trannies walk around with big titties and action. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, alright, cool. This is something I didn't want to talk about that because that shit is taboo. That ain't part of gangster culture. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was on gangster time, um, doing crimes to get money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go by the code. So I started catching cases at a young age, from 12, 13, and I didn't have no ways of making money legally. I didn't know anything about legal money. And I looked at it like this: I gotta apply for a job. They're gonna ask me if I have ever been convicted of a crime, and I'm gonna say yeah. And now they're not gonna hire me. So I never thought about getting a legal job. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I know best. If I had to do I had to use my dick. I had to sling dick to make legal money because motherfuckers were not hiring me. They was not hiring me at any job, and I felt mad awkward around civilian people. But I remember back in 2003, right? I'm in Sing Sing, and there's a whole lot of niggas that was there. I was there with, people that was cool with the. I ain't gonna drop no names because, you know, my channel is. I know a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of shit with the rap people, a lot of shit that was New York politics. I know about it, but I'm not here to shit on people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keep what I know to myself. But I remember I was in Sing Sing in 2003, and they had this trainer named J Lo that was in there, and I never fuck with trainees in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. And I definitely don't like men. Men is just that I don't find men attractive. Trannies, I'm like, when I was in jail, I'm like, what the fuck? This motherfucker looked like J Lo with a fat ass and titties. This is crazy. This is crazy now. So when I got out of jail back in like 2008, I was like, yo, I was out on Long Island. I can't be out on Long Island. That shit is like, the cops don't play out there, man. And it's a lot of trouble to get into out there. So I had to move to the city. And I lost my parents back in 2006 while I was in jail. So it was like, this shit fucked up. I ain't got no support system. So I had to move out of Long Island, and because I know if I went back to Long Island, I would get back in trouble, and I probably wouldn't be here today. I'll probably be. That shit is. There's a lot of trouble to get out. There's a lot of trouble to get into out there. Or when I was at Sing Sing, I'm like, what the fuck? And I was in the juvenile hall. I seen these shows. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I might be able to use one of these motherfuckers in the near future. So, use them as I use a bitch, get my dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't into fucking them because that shit. I look at them as all having AIDS. So I was like, I can get my blowjobs. So I look at blowjob was the safest form of sex at that time. So I was like that. So first time I seen a tranny was back in 2000, a real live tranny. When I was in Sing Sing, and the motherfucker was like J-Lo with a fat ass. So I was like, alright, bet. I didn't highlight the motherfucker, none of that, cause when I'm getting in jail, I go by the G code hard. No snitching, no gays, none of that shit. No trannies, none of that shit. Gays, I don't even look at men in a sexual way. So if I could be around a man, I ain't gonna look at him like a gay nigga would look at a man like start looking at his dick area and shit like that. They call those meat gazers. so, so I was like, when I came out of jail, I was like, back in like 2008, I had to do like 4 years. My co-defendant snitched on me and started talking in the precinct. And this is one of the reasons why I don't even trust like friends. All the friends I had was crime friends. We do crimes, we get money. That's it. I don't know to have a regular male friend and just be hanging out. It's all money. So it's like I got a legal source of income now. It's like I don't see the point of having friends. So, but I'm not gonna be a nigga that's not gonna be sociable. When I go to environments, like when I go to certain events and I see dudes over there, I'm not gonna be on some anti-social shit. I'm gonna talk about what's going on at the event we in and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be sociable, but that's not really I don't get down like that. I'm not a social person. But, that's just to fit in, if someone wants to talk to you about a certain thing and he's not an argumentative type of person, I don't mind chopping up with anybody. But I don't look at men in a sexual way, period. When I went to jail, I seen J-Lo and these motherfuckers had fat ass and titties. I'm like, yeah, that shit was kind of like, that shit was attractive. You know what I'm saying? The nigga had to do 4 years, but I didn't fuck. I don't do those. When I'm in jail, I just masturbate. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I came out in 2008, and I'm like, yo, I gotta make things work out, but I gotta find another way to make money that's not illegal. That's all I know was illegal activity. So I had to like learn how to make legal money. So I started befriending men that were gay. You know what I'm saying? God started befriending me. I need to learn something new that's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? So I had to use a gay person. I learned everything. I learned a lot on how like work ethics and shit like that. That's something I never knew about. So this story, this is basically about how I started using people from the LGBT community to as stepping stones to get to where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? And I needed support. You know what I'm saying? And like a nigga like me, when I used to try to apply for a job, you niggas didn't hire me, bro. And if I do, they looking at me like I gotta kiss their ass, and I'm not into that. So I'm like, I might as well do this welfare shit. And just live on welfare. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got down. And to this day, it's like I still have complexes about working for any man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about money. Money don't mean shit to me. Once I got my health up to par, my mental and physical health, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I just look at drugs and all that shit as a weakness. Even girls chasing bitches and fucking bitches every day, that's a weakness. That's something I can't control. I try to fuck with things I can't control. I can control what I do. I can control what I eat. But I can't control what that bitch want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can, but that's gonna take a lot. And I still don't have total control over it. So I don't know. I'm just chopping it up, man. I'm trying not to go out. I'm trying not to spend any money on hoes. You know what I'm saying? Word. I'm trying not to go out there thirsty looking for hoes, and they just looking to get a little buck. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be a great quality. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to spend $20 and I got a bitch that I can't nut. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on YouTube just trying to chop it up and see what's good. Word.